Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Alek Manoah. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. And he's got a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. His 52nd home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And he just keeps on climbing. The home run extends this big-time hitting streak another game.
And how could you not love what he's doing right now? He's doing this under a lot of pressure at this point, but it looks like he's playing a wiffle ball in the backyard. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And next for New York, number 50. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So up next, Babe Ruth leading the AL in batting average. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now. especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
So a man aboard, Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. And he can't come up with it. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. Base hit and a run comes in. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's 4-0. In there safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. A 3-run rocket. His 67th home run of the year. It's 7-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jose Barrios gets the ball now. He last pitched 2 days ago. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. That's a laser base hit. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And at first, now here is Mark McGwire. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Mark McGwire.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
That one ripped right center field. And forget it. He sends it out of here. His 31st home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, John Mattingly. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped into left center, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 50. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's bad. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Mitch White. He's into the game with the bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Next to hit, Reggie Jackson. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Ruth around third. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner on at first with one gone. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this game. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts.
Over to Bichette. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 12 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill and coming off a great start, Whitey Ford. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And here it comes. This one popped up right side. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking for the K. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Top of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 13-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now the DH spot, Mark McGwire, 0 for 1 so far. Laced to right center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. McGwire around third. He will score. It's 14-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Line drive, base hit.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And up next for New York, number 50. He's a guy who does it all. That one ripped left field. And gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they boost their lead. It's 17-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Adam Simber gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They go back-to-back. His 37th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 18-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
With this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3 of the weekend.
Yeah, when you're talking about a 4-game series, there's no question with a good offense, the ability. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Stretches out and holds it in.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. Down the right field line. That's a base hit.
Now,
that ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Stepping in, Jorge Posada. Fair ball. Griffey around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So up next, Mark McGwire.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. Throw into third. And he's in there as a run scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So digging in, Lou Gehrig. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter is George Springer.
the designated hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swings through that.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. And he deals. Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Springer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Singy, how about this note? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. Throw sails over his head at first. Man at first. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jackson should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the corner. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Yankees. Don Mattingly. Simber back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one's gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 20-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Yeah, the batter now, number 50.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So, man aboard, Babe Ruth digs in now. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that rolls into the corner. Throws to second. The tag out. But they do get a run. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Anthony Bass. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And a foul ball left side. Bass in his 9th season, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's the 0-1. On a line, base hit.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
One gone, runner at first. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One away, runners at first and third. Now, Ken Griffey Jr. That one ripped. One run is in, and it hits the fence. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And next for New York, Jorge Posada. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Here comes Junior around third. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mark McGwire. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now, Lou Gehrig. Line drive, and he'll play it on a bounce. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Base hit and a run in to score. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tim Meza.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His fourth home run of the game. It's 29-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now it's going to be Babe Ruth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. And it's out of here. Another homer. And they add to the lead. It's 30-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now here is Reggie Jackson. And it bangs off the top of the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Derek Jeter. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. This one high in the air to left center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. In there safely.
batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And up next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that ball is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Mark McGwire. Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the lineup flips over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's into the gap. One run across, another comes in to score, and they extend their lead. The relay to third, and he's got no chance. He's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. So they pour it on here for 15 runs. Back now in Toronto, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a swing and a miss there. Varsho in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The wind of the pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
0-1. Popped up. Jeter settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First time up was a pop out. Bo Bichette, 2nd round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Into center. Junior puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Don Mattingly. And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Man at first. Next to hit, number 50. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. That one is gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Ryan Stanek into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Babe Ruth.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Reggie Jackson getting ready to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Derek Jeter now at the plate. Line drive, caught.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Reggie chugging around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
The batter, the catcher.
the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
Bottom four, now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
So up next for Toronto, number 50. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. In the air on the infield, Garrett in position, puts it away. For the out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Joe Springer.
2 outs, base is empty. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that one, 0-1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Yimi Garcia. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig digs in now. Here comes a pitch. Swung on, belted. Kiermaier ranging back, racing back some more. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Out towards right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. Snags it on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Kiermaier grabs it on the run. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
0-2 now. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Number 9,
Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Ruth settles under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a strike in there.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a bouncer. Can't glove it cleanly. Two outs, runner at first. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there. 0-1. That's through there for a strike. Chapman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And there's a hit.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So man aboard, Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Out of here.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Hammered, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I mean, come on, have a game. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next is the designated hitter, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And next for New York, Lou Gehrig. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Look at that pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Don Mattingly. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And a base hit right there. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, number 50. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one hammered center field. That's back. And out of here.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for New York, Reggie Jackson. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Line to left, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His third hit for extra bases. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. And it's off the wall. He pulls into second as 2 runs score on the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they extend their lead.
He was all over that one.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards left center. Varsho brings it in with a nice running grab. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Man at first, and up next for New York, Don Mattingly. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So it's a baker's dozen. 13 runs across in the inning. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He's saved.
runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bichette now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Espinal in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, number 50.
Number 50.
Romano back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Varsho moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That one ripped. That's back. It bangs off the wall. Throw cut off to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and a guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, number 50.
The right field.
The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's George Springer, really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Guerrero stands in now and watches strike one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Back now in Toronto, ready to begin the 8th, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And a pitch. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Junior into second, and he's got a double.
Now catcher, Jorge.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. On a line out towards center. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So now the DH spot, Mark McGwire.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. Romano, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. This one in the air, center field. Kiermaier going back on it. And that one is going to go.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Don Mattingly will hit next. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there on the warning track and hauls it in.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. But they tack on 5 runs. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. The pitch. Softly hit to third. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Gets under it and pops it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. So a man aboard, and next for New York, Derek Jeter. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And up next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man, at first with one gone, and here is Jorge Posada. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, back there, gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now, Mark McGwire. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Base hit, left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. So digging in, John Mattingly. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Back after this on the show. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder.
The pitch.
Kiermaier.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop. Bo.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Next pitch is popped up. Garrett settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Santiago.
So they're down to their final out. And now Santiago Espinal. Pulls that one foul. The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please